can we triumph over evil events and live victoriously? I am Daniel Shayesteh. I have seen and experienced many events, but now the Prince of Peace is sitting on the throne of my heart, and I live with victory. And today I want to talk to you about victory because I have tasted the victory myself. As you are aware, the history of mankind has shown that life has never been without tragic and depressing, even evil incidents. Even the last 2 centuries, with the peak of their progress in science and technology, increased the frequency and scale of these torturous events. They brought new extremities of suffering and horror to the world that increased the mortality rate more than ever before. There is no doubt that, generally speaking, human beings have demonstrated a desire to resist evil and triumph over oppressive regimes and vile policies and practices. So why is it that our world seems to be facing more and more of these evil events when deep in our heart we desire to see evil eliminated? Friend, most of the times it is beliefs and ideologies that fail humankind. But not all beliefs and ideologies fail us. There is a belief system that brings about peace and harmony, and the belief system that breeds hatred, conflict, and chaos. There's a belief system that promotes creativity, responsibility, collaboration, innovation, and initiative. The people who embrace this belief enjoy the fruits of their efforts. But there are other belief systems that sadly suppress values that might bring about positive outcomes and in which societies flourish. The failure of such societies that embrace such destructive belief systems is hardly surprising. In place of creativity, responsibility, collaboration, innovation, and initiative, there is a pattern of oppressive rule and a culture of control by fear. What may appear to be fleeting victories for such beliefs are in reality whole societies cowering submission to their oppressors. For example, so-called victories or successes in Islam or communism are often fleeting and imaginary because a dictatorial leadership system has so enslaved followers that there is no option for them to think differently or to resist oppression. Similarly, paganism and humanist ideologies of our time promote individualism as the model for supposed well-being of their societies, yet they become a block in people's mind with their determined individualism that has no horizon beyond the self. But for those who believe in Jesus Christ, the way of approaching challenging events is uniquely different. Jesus says, "Have courage, I have overcome the world." This means that he has defeated the chief enemy of humanity, and is asking us to align ourselves with him and enjoy the victory in the here and now. The world, with all its evil events, cannot overcome Jesus and those who follow him. I want to encourage you to read the gospel with a view to experience the freedom, the true freedom, which becomes the pathway for you to victory when facing any form of evil. Jesus has laid the foundation for living victoriously, even in the face of evil events. Without his leadership, you are simply not able to comprehend, let alone experience the victory. If you do not have Jesus in your heart, you will tend to see these evil events as bigger than you can see. They may overwhelm you and cause you to succumb to their power and deceit. If you do not have Jesus in your heart, you will not have the conviction to teach the lessons of victory to your children, your family, or your community. Worse still, you may cause them to stumble or even to perish under those same forces of evil. When you yourself have not tasted the victory and do not have confidence in your heart, it is impossible to be honest in telling others about this beautiful victory. So to have Jesus in your heart is a big deal. There's no doubt that you, like all, face evil events, even the forcefully orchestrated ones. You need Jesus Christ to establish your victory first, and then to give you the conviction of victory, to enable you to move forward and to wield the challenging battle that will certainly lie ahead. One of the disciples of Jesus Christ, the Apostle Paul, says, "Now thanks be to God who always causes us to triumph in Christ." Jesus always causes us to triumph. Please pass this video to others. There are many people who are oppressed in the world and they do not have a clue how to deal with these evil events. Also, please click the keys below which encourage others to watch my videos. Thank you so much for listening, and may God touch your heart and bless you abundantly.